Yo, what's up, Evan? So basically, I'm gonna just send you a recap video of today, just so you can kind of get an idea of how, excuse me, of how to do your recaps for the next coming week. So yeah, I'm not gonna overcomplicate anything. Just gonna give you, basically, the goal here is to build the skill of making the day make sense, making this make sense. So just being able to just try to see and build the vision, right? So today, let's top-down analysis always, right? So we're on the daily time frame. As you can see, we have this low that we were pretty close to, and if you go to the 4-hour time frame on ES, which is the S&P and NASDAQ as well, as you can see, yes, we inverse this fair value gap, so this lead me to have a bearish bias, right? So I ideally wanted to see this low be the next target, draw on liquidity. But at the same time, as soon as, we made this wick at 6 p.m., as soon as Asia opened, ES took this low, right? So this kind of, not really an SMT, because this low is paired with this low. I know you don't know what that means, but I'm just talking off the dome, right? This is me just narrating. Back in action. So I know we have this low here on ES and haven't taken it on either ES or NQ, but because ES is taking out this sell side, like it makes sense for us to get a reaction like this on both pairs. So now going to the 1 hour, I'm going to get rid of this 4 hour. Going to the 1 hour, as you can see, Asia opened here at 6 p.m. I'm just going to mark it out so that you can understand the times. But yeah, you don't have to do this. This is just me making it understand for you because times are important and we're going to talk about times quite often. So here's Asia open, and then we have, let me go to New York open, and we have New York open here. So go back to the 1 hour. So Asia opens up, right? And we have this 1 hour fair value gap. So if we were bearish, we should have, retraced up here and got immediate reaction to come take out this low. But because not only did we inverse this fair value gap, we also held this fair value gap, this 1 hour fair value gap, excuse me. And then we made another 1 hour fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap that we held. And guess what? We made another one right here as well, right? And it was unfilled until 9:30. See if we go to the 15-minute now, right? So, yeah, 9:30, we filled it. So going back to the 1 hour, seeing this type of price action, this movement during, London and Asia, therefore gave me a bullish bias. Yes, I know we had this 1 hour fair value gap up here still, so I wouldn't be fully bullish to come take out these highs until we inverse it, and that's, as you can tell, that's what we did towards the end of the day, right? Around 3 p.m., that's when we hit the high. But yeah, as you can tell, this swing high was a target for today because swing highs are very important draws on liquidity. So as we can go to the 15-minute time frame as well, we're just going to work our way down, and I want you to make things make sense, right? So going into New York Open, that's the most important thing, obviously. Obviously, I want you watching this because, watching this live time, because whenever I was watching it live time, it helps and builds so much, okay? But back to the charts, right? As you can tell, this unfilled 1 hour was also a 15-minute swing low. So I wanted to see this sell side get taken first. I'm going to remove these lines. So I'll remove these fair value gaps because these don't really matter anymore because the bias is bullish, and right at New York Open, we literally wicked down into it, okay? On the 5-minute, we made a Judas swing, and I remember watching it, right? My conditions were, I was bullish for the day, so I wanted to see us Judas swing into this fair value gap as well as the 50% of the range. Unfortunately, we did not get 50% of the range, but this type of reaction, let me measure. Yeah, We missed 50% of the range, but look, this reaction off of sweeping this sell side liquidity, which was also unfilled 1 hour fair value gap, that just gave me, you'll feel it. It's just like this type of reaction, right? Off of here, we immediately reversed up, right? Look at this one candle. Look at this one candle move. This is the 1 minute. In one candle, in 1 minute, we moved 132 points. That's very volatile, right? So, yeah, we literally got a Judas swing off of open, right? And then we immediately reverse back up to where? To the one and only 15-minute high that we were targeting, right? So we were targeting this, and that draw on liquidity got taken. So going back to the 5-minute, you can tell this is a very bearish reaction after this, significant price, this specific draw on liquidity. So we got a very bearish reaction. But if you look at the 2-minute, I remember seeing this. If we were truly bearish, then I wanted to see the 2-minute get inversed. But guess what? We did not. The bodies did not close past it at all, right? Therefore, leaving us to, this led me to believe that we would still be bullish in some way, right? And that's what we continue to do. So now going on the 1 minute, I remember watching this live time. Watching it live is so important. I remember I caught this short, caught this inversion, right? And it looked something a little like this. This was my trade that I took today, right? Even though I had a bullish bias, seeing this type of reaction off of this high just gave me, conviction to at least take some shorts, because this was also a 5-minute fair value gap that we created. And 5 unfilled fair value gaps, those are great draws on liquidity, right? So that was my target. We hit that target, and as soon as we hit it, we kind of dig in a bit more, but we retrace back up, right? We get this retracement, and we got this rejection, and look what we do to this low. We literally soup this low. We sweep this low, right? And after seeing this sweep, I remember in live time, if I was bearish, right, you don't want to see this type of wick, right? You want to see the body close deeper if you are bearish to come take out this low and even more. But just seeing this type of reaction, and if we are bearish, then what should we do to this fair value gap? We should hold it. But instead, we just ripped through it. We broke it, and we came back down, respected it, and just continued to push higher and higher, targeting these draws on liquidity, right? So that's how today moved, right? That's how I would kind of break everything down. I'm not going to say, for each and every single, up and down, tell me why. I want you to tell me why. Try to figure out like the main important draws of liquidity for the day. Just try to figure things out. Try to get an idea, right? I know this might be a little bit too much for you in the beginning, but it's completely fine. We need to get you out there getting screen time. I would say, honestly, the best way to really understand is getting screen time. So you're going to have to make time for it. I know you have school and whatnot, but I know a couple days you don't, right? So as much as you can, I want you getting screen time and being able to plug and play and see things as we go, and even hopping in on my lives. So definitely, I want you doing that. And yeah, today was a good day. Everything made sense. We had good price action, and good price action is when we respect fair value gaps and we have clean movement. This is very clean movement. We're on the 1 hour time frame, right? Boom. We chop a little bit, but guess what? We're still holding this 1 hour fair value gap if you can't see. We expand, we retrace, boom, retrace, retrace, boom, retrace, expansion, retrace, boom, retrace a little bit, boom, retrace a little bit, boom. This is so clean. Let's see what it looks like. That is clean. This is what you want to trade, right? You don't want to trade this. You want to trade within these moves, these expansive moves, right? So yeah, that's just being able to see everything, try to get an understanding. The only way that the best way to get understanding though is just like being able to see everything live time and anticipating everything. That's how you're going to really reinforce. These recaps aren't going to help as much, but it's going to give me an idea of really where you're at, and then we can go from there. But yeah, that's how I kind of want your recaps to look like coming into next week. But yeah, let's get you on the markets, man. I'm excited.